Welcome to Minnesota, the home court advantage for the Timberwolves here at the Target Center. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now, here's Holmgren. Pass to Williams. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Ball feeling it out a bit. Over SGA. Ball no good. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Well, Greg, we know the Wolves made the conference finals in 24 and 25. So a step backwards last season in some people's view.
Well, health was a major factor. The loss of DiVincenzo with the Achilles, Edwards hyperextending his knee. They did about as well as they could under those circumstances.
Live from New York at the home of the Knicks, it's the NBA. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. And the basket by Vassell. Greg, a lot of the pregame talk has been about the guard matchup tonight.
And for good reason, Kevin. The backcourts are the engines of these teams. We're going to see smart, high-paced offense throughout this game.
Now, Vassell, after OG Anunoby missed from long range. And now the fast break, and Hart with the ball.
And that's how you do it in the open court. If you can get there, go to the rim.
Not selling for a jump shot there. I like it.
Free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, you were left-handed, just like De'Aaron Fox. Does that make things tougher on defenses?
Yes, because it flips the court. On D, you have to totally reverse how you guard someone. So being a southpaw is a bit of an advantage.
That's too hard. New York moving the ball around. Back to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Getting some airtime. Okay, Bridges, we see you.
Here's Towns. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And it's Fox with the ball for the Spurs. It's rebounded by Towns. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier I spoke with Mike Brown. When I brought up how they were going to slow down Victor Wembanyama, Coach just laughed at me. He said the dude is 9 feet tall, shoots it lights out, and he has exceptional handles. What do you want us to do? I think that thoroughly answers the question. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Down low. Champagny. Good.
With the multi-skilled guard like Fox, you love seeing him spread the ball around.
Here's Anunoby. Good, and the assist goes to town. And that ties it up. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Castle outside. It's Vassell on the wing. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And Hart has it in the corner. And again, New York with the triple.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. New York ball. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. From deep, Brunson. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
Back from outside. Again, the miss by the Spurs. To break expectations for the Knicks set early last season.
Yeah, there was plenty of pressure in the nation's media capital. Fortunately, though, that hard-nosed roster had the disposition to handle the scrutiny, ultimately rewarding their fans with their first NBA championship in 53 years.
And here are the Knicks. They're on a 16-4 run. And it's Brunson missing. Ahead. And finished off by Champagny.
And how about the vision from Castle, spotting that opening and making the pass on time.
And here's Brunson outside. Spurs trail by 7. Pass to Vassell. Misses the three.
And to put it simply, this just hasn't been his quarter.
And forcing things will only make it worse. He's got to let the game come to him.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Fires the three. And that's collected by Brunson. Anunoby outside. Back to Bridges. Jacks up a three. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. In the corner, Castle with it. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Brunson. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Knicks lead by 5. And Wilt.
San Antonio, 11.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Greg, we've heard guys like Nikola Jokic say Wembanyama would change the league. And he certainly has.
Kevin, he has taken big man with guard skills to an entirely new level. It might be as big a change as what Steph Curry did with his unparalleled range.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Harper. Anunoby sends it back.
And Anunoby takes pride in it. Blocks like that can really help build momentum.
Pass to Harris. Back to Harper. To the middle. And slam dunk by Harris.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Out to Brunson. No good off the front iron.
He can't get anything going right now.
I know he wants to get back on track, but it has to be within the flow of the offense.
They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. Here's Anunoby. It's hauled in by Harris. Spurs trail by 4. Wembanyama, a screen. Towns with the defensive effort. Pass to Brunson. It's Hart on the wing. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Here's Harper. Here's Wembanyama. Vassell wide open. San Antonio again missing.
Excellent outlet pass, helping to make transition opportunities like this easier.
And Greg, last season, the Spurs broke the longest playoff drought in franchise history.
Yeah, it's been 6 straight years outside the playoffs. In the prior 5+ decades, they've only missed the postseason 5 times total. We're talking NBA, ABA, you name it. Now that's how you finish with authority. Show them how it's done, young fella. Stephon Castle is a problem.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Pass to Castle. And Wembanyama outside. 5 to shoot. Here's Harris. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one is on Towns.
A swing man that scores on all 3 levels. Harris is about as consistent as it gets.
He hits the second from the line. The so-called weak link theory. RJ, can you explain it for us?
I'll try. Basically, with every team switching so much defensively, you want to hunt the worst defender on the court. So at least on D, you're only as good as your weakest defender.
For 3, Vassell. The Knicks pull it in.
This is the definition of force. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Amongst players who have never made an All-Star game, GA, Mikal Bridges. Valuable as any guy in the league.
And it's why New York traded all those first-round picks for him a few years ago. He's a winning player, and he just does the little things.
Talk about a guy who comes in and goes to work. Bridges is humble, versatile, and he affects the game on both ends.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, guys. Jalen Brunson's buddy Josh Hart is not mincing words. He said of Brunson, quote, he's got a big head. So with his big brain, he's able to figure out the game, manipulate a defense, and put himself in position to succeed. Barely 6 feet, he's not physically impressive, but inch for inch, he might be the best. Back to you guys.
Great stuff. Thanks a lot, Allie. 41 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pass to Hart. The kick out to Towns. Clock at 6. Wembanyama stuffs it right back.
You got to be careful.
Ooh, what a slam!
Oh, my.
What a slam!
My goodness. Harper with a little showmanship. This kid can do it all.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Defensive foul charged to Devin Vassell. First personal.
And Towns no good on that one.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction. A prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
And so it's New York with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. Back to the action in just a minute. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Brunson, good.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the 3. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Wasting no time coming out of the break, being aggressive.
Went right at the rim. And, well, why wouldn't he? That's a real hit.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And here we go, the fast break. Brunson's got it. Pass to Hart. And here's Towns. Back to Hart. There's the triple. And again, New York with the triple.
And the all-around game of Towns can score it, rebound it, as well as pass the ball. So skilled at his position.
And it's Fox with the jam.
And there's the energy boost they need.
Part of your job as a lead dog is to never say die.
You know, for a young team, GA, the Spurs play with a lot of points.
Yeah, they avoid committing turnovers or fouls. And to that second point, they're not especially aggressive hunting steals. Instead, they are content to stay solid and force misses.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Pass to Towns. The three. And again, New York with the triple.
They have come alive from the perimeter here in the second half.
Oh, they like shooting on this side a lot more, apparently, especially when it comes to a three.
Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Shamet. No good from outside. Fox goes in. And the basket is good. Fox has got 6 in the quarter.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
In the corner. Shamet with it. His three-pointer's off the mark. And Castle's got the ball here with the Spurs. Trailing here by 8.
Okay, HB, I see you still pack a punch. That's an impressive finish.
Bridges left side. Brunson outside. The sweet lefty stroke of Jalen Brunson.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
That one drops for him. Fox has got 10.
Nimble move by Fox against contact. Able to slip through and get it to go.
Pass to Brunson. Here's Shamet. Second chance shot. It's deflected. Bridges with the steal.
Nice finish. Making his presence felt on the defensive end. Bridges, a quick switch kind of guy.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Here's Fox. 10 points for him. Going inside. And that's collected by Brunson. New York leading by 9. You can always count, Greg, on Brunson finding his way into contact.
And that's something that many modern guards need to be good at. But Brunson is elite in that regard. Always can find his way to the line.
The Spurs shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And, Richard, it's not a stat we bring up a bunch, but De'Aaron Fox is great at stealing the ball, picking up steals.
Yeah, he's led the league in steals. Part of the reason why he's got the nickname Swiper.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, Coach Mike Brown talked about the Knicks standard. He said sacrifice, genuine connectivity, competitive spirit, and overall belief in the process and each other, while everybody holds each other accountable. That sums up what his team is about. Guys, back over to you.
They've clearly bought in. Allie force with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Champagny. Here's Wembanyama. The kick out to Fox. And stolen by Hart. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
And what's especially hard about defending Brunson, he just plays with so much energy.
And both free throws good for Brunson.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Fox goes in, and it's Fox with the jam.
A monster night for Fox. You can call him a point guard. I call him a scoring guard because that's what De'Aaron brings.
In low. A three ball. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Jalen Brunson has been on display for New York.
San Antonio, 42.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Spurs trailed by 8. In the corner, Castle with it. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. And that's now 7 points for Stephon Castle.
Something Castle continues to work on. It's crucial that he becomes more consistent from deep.
And the Spurs with possession. Back to Vassell. Inside. Right side, Harper. Brunson with some nice D. The Knicks leading by 5. And it's Hart penetrating. Pass to Anunoby. New York moving it around. And here is Hart. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Brunson missing. And Castle's got the ball here for the Spurs. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Here's Wembanyama. Can't cash in from close range. Here's Anunoby. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here's Vassell. And he banks in the layup.
The more Vassell scores inside, the more it frees up his mid-range game. That is essential to his success.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Offline with his 3. And Harper slams it in.
And you love to see the push in transition. Don't let the defense set up.
Yeah, there's no substitution for hustle. Outworking the opposition.
And again, it's the Knicks missing. Stolen by Brunson. Now Towns. Hard outside. Here's Clarkson. For 3. Castle pulls it down. To take the lead. And he got it. Nice execution on the layup.
That's all determination. Harper could have taken the whistle and gone to the line. Instead, he finishes the play.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Harper. Wembanyama. Six on the shot clock. Harper. And the layup is off. New York trailing. Outside, Towns. Here's Hart. And he banks the layup in.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 2-0 run by San Antonio.
Harper. Outside, Wembanyama. It's Vassell on the wing. Wembanyama with it. Hart covering. Now Wembanyama. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
Oh no, that was a huge turnover. That cannot happen at this point in the game.
Now here's Bridges. For Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And there's the dunk.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting the chance to come up big for his team.
Brunson fires. Up again. Hard up top. Here we've got Brunson. And stolen by Castle. In transition, here come the Spurs.
Ice water in his veins.
Hey, this team believes in him, and he believes in himself.
Anunoby. No good from three. Outside, Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Now Wembanyama. And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. San Antonio making the switch here. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mitch Johnson was saying to the team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there, now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Can't sink it, and that was an important free throw.
And hey, he did just enough to get the lead. That's what's most important.
Chip ball. Brunson. Count it.
Nerves never show through. Brunson as calm and cool as they come down the stretch. Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
Here's Harris. Stolen by Anunoby. Brunson. That's in there. So it's New York picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it.